Hey, it is Stargirl the Practical Witch, and welcome today to my YouTube channel. In today's reading, we are going to be discovering what you can expect in your love life in the year of 2022 using the tarot and my intuition. And for those of you who are new to my channel, hi, I am Stargirl. I am a psychic medium here on YouTube, and I use my gifts to help encourage those who feel lost, and I am super excited today to see what is coming for you in your love life. But before I go ahead and show you guys an up close of the options, where I will have you guys look at the cards and meditate on which option is calling to you, and then fast forward to the timestamps I provide in the pinned comment and description to hop right to your reading, I do want to give a brief shout out to my sponsor Skillshare for making today's video happen. For those of you who do not know who Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people, where you can explore new skills, develop existing interests, and get lost in your creativity. Recently, I've been taking the class Finding Fulfillment Using Pivots to Power Your Creative Career. And this class really spoke to me because it is essentially a class on how you can change career lanes into something that's more in alignment with your happiness and your joy and your creativity. It gives you practical and inspiring exercises designed to kickstart and map out your change of career, and it gives you insights on time management, financial planning, and removing pressures as you begin to make your transition in your career. So if you guys are interested in changing your career into something that brings you more joy and fulfillment and finding what that is, I highly recommend this class. And that's one of the reasons why I love Skillshare. They don't just teach you about your hobby, they teach you how to adult and how to live life and how to survive in this world. Things that they should teach you in school, but they don't. And it's curated specifically for learning, which means there are no ads. And they're always launching new and premium classes so you can follow your creativity wherever it goes. Whether you are a dabbler, a pro, a hobbyist, or a master, they are going to have classes for your skill level. Skillshare offers a membership with meaning, connect with the support of fellow creatives, and enter a community of encouragement, inspiration, and creativity. The first 1,000 of my viewers to click the link in the pinned comment and description will get the first month free of Skillshare. This is your sign to start taking classes on Skillshare and master your creative interest or improve your life by taking the first step and learning. Thank you so much for sitting through that. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so these are your three options. This is option number 1, this is option number 2, and this is option number 3. Feel free to take as much time as you need to meditate on the options. Pause the video if you need to. Once you pick an option, your timestamps are down below in the pinned comment and description. Just click the timestamp next to your option to jump right to your reading. I'll be right back. Okay, for the Fluorite wand, this is your 2022 prediction. So what we're going to do is, what's interesting is I actually pulled one of these cards from this deck for each pile, but you actually got 2. So that's one more than the other piles. And what we got was I love you. Someone wants to tell you I love you, and we also have forgiveness. So immediately this tells me group number 1, and I know some of you are sick of hearing this, but listen, this is the only pile that had this. I feel like there's someone from the past who really is realizing you are their one and only soulmate. They love you. They are sorry for letting you get away, and they want your forgiveness. And because the Venus retrograde is happening at the beginning of January, and Venus is the planet of love and relationships, it's going backwards in the sky at the beginning of 2022, and every time a planet goes retrograde, it brings back old people from the past. I have a suspicion in January, you're likely going to hear from someone in your past who wants your forgiveness because they still are in love with you. I am telling you, this person is literally spending nights nights crying over you or thinking about you or wanting to reach out to you but too scared of how you would react or if you would reject them. That I'm really feeling this person's energy. And what's interesting is I see this flame right here on this card, and this flame, as soon as I saw it, I thought of that Mod Sun and Avril Lavigne song called I Still Burn For You, like the sun burns in the sky, which means this person still has passion for you. This person dreams of you all the time is what I'm hearing. This person, you are always on this person's mind. I'm actually seeing a lot of numerology that's showing Moon and Mars. And when the Moon in astrology is your mind, Mars is passion. So I'm hearing like every other thought is your name. Every other thought is they're thinking of you. Every other thought, you encompass their mind and soul. And sometimes they can't even sleep because they're just aching for you so bad, because they miss you so much and they really feel that you are the one that got away. That's what I truly feel about this person. Now, I will tell you guys, I am going to get to your 2022 prediction, but Spirit has a tendency to show me what I meant to see and what I meant to show you and what I meant to relay. I feel in 2022, group number 1, there's going to be an expansion in your career. I really sense that for you. And I feel like your main focus in 2022 is going to be your career. That does not mean you're not going to meet your soulmate. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be with your soulmate. But the main energies that Spirit is showing me is there's going to be a huge growth in your career. And if you have not found your life purpose yet, in 2022, I really sense your life purpose is going to be made known to you, because it's finally time for that to happen. For others of you who already have been on path to your career and your destiny, you're finally in 2022 going to see an expansion, which means raises, which means promotions. For some of you who are chasing fame, you're finally going to get that in 2022, because what Spirit is showing me over here on the Astro Dice is Jupiter in Capricorn, which means blessed new experiences happening in your career, which means growth that is happening in your career. And I almost get the sense that you're going to be married to your career in 2022, because you're going to be experiencing so much growth and so much success. So it's not like love isn't there for you in 2022. I just see your main focus being your career, because you have ignited a huge passion when it comes to your life purpose and when it comes to your destiny. And some of you are finally going to be on track to doing a career that is a part of your destiny and why you came here to earth. So I see that being your main love and your main focus, because you're going to be feeling so encouraged to focus your energy there, because you're seeing so much success in your career in 2022. And actually, I feel that that energy is attracting this specific X back into your life, because they can energetically sense you moving on. And we're going to use the Astro Dice to see who this person is specifically. So we do have a Virgo. They could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what else they could be. They could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm hearing air signs. So Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for you. But it doesn't have to be those signs. But I do have some channeled messages from them. So this can maybe help you figure out which person this is. So we have... Moving on, I feel like we need to go our separate ways for a while. So I feel like whoever this person is who regrets it, they were the one who initiated the separation. They were the one who was like, I don't think this is working out. I don't think I want to talk to you anymore. And they did it because I feel like this person was dishonest. Because another channeled message I have from their soul is, I hid something from you and I'm afraid to tell you about it. So you guys, whoever this person is, they were the ones who made the decision to move on. They were the ones who wanted space. They were the ones who left you. They were the ones who left you hanging. And I feel like you had a suspicion that they were hiding something from you. You had a suspicion that they weren't being honest, or maybe some of you caught this person being dishonest. So this person definitely wasn't telling you everything. They might have had grass was greener syndrome. They might have thought they could have done better. There might have been a third party situation where they were moving on because of a third party or because someone else caught their interest. But lo and behold, they crossed the street and they realized that the grass was not greener, because another channeled message I have from this person is, I don't know what has happened between us. If you're confused, I'm confused too. And they're also telling you, I feel like I've lost you and I'm not coping well with it. Sadness. And the feeling I get from this card, guys, is this person is literally up at night shedding tears over you. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. Like, this person is an emotional roller coaster when it comes to you, because they feel like they've lost their soulmate. You know, this person might even be desperate enough, is what I'm hearing, to look up love spells on YouTube or how to attract a text from somebody, because they want you to reach out to them so bad, because I feel like they don't know how to approach you. Because another message I have from this person is embarrassed. I know I've acted childishly. I don't know how to approach you now. See, like this person, the only reason this person hasn't messaged you or reached out to you is because I feel like they know they messed up and they don't know how you would respond, and their pride is getting in the way because they don't want to be rejected by you. We also have jealousy. I feel like you've moved on without me, and that's difficult for me to see. So some of you might have really been starting to move on from this person energetically, and they can sense it. Maybe you guys have actually physically moved on from this person. You've started dating other people, but this person cannot stand the thought of you being with someone else. This person is hoping you still love them. And we're going to see, I'm going to get my other tarot deck for a second. How would you feel? Oh my gosh, we have, look at that, guys, the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. At one point, you probably thought this person was your twin flame. At one point, you probably thought this person was your other half. If you guys are dealing with a divine feminine, specifically, like if you did date divine feminines, this woman is really thinking about you. They really think you're their person. Now, for a lot of you guys, I actually feel some of you who picked this group number 1, I really feel like you're thinking about whether or not you want to make it work with this person. But just put it this way. I think that some of you think that this person is your soulmate. And I do feel that some of you are going to try to make it work out. But for others of you, let's see what the other energies are. Just know that this person is probably going to reach out in January, or they've definitely been manifesting you reaching out to them. That's what I really feel. I also saw the sign of Sagittarius, so they could be a Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. So I did draw some other messages about your 2022 in regards to love, for those of you who are sick of the past energies. And also, this is going to apply to all of you, even if you do decide to get back with this person. So just hang tight for a second. Okay, so we have the card of temporary, and to clarify, we have just for fun. The best way to get over the ex or the past is to entertain something new and just for fun. Good times, good company, getting out of the house and having fun. Some of you might be trying to get over this ex by doing some fun dating, going out with different people, just having a nice distraction from the sadness, maybe doing some online dating multiple people, or just dating people on a shallow level just as a distraction. I kind of feel that too, because we also have friends with sexual benefits, perfectly imperfect. We also have emotionally immature. This one makes impulsive decisions. It might be exciting, but it will be short-lived, and side piece. So guys, this is very light-hearted energy, which means it's not very relationship-y. Now, I do not sugarcoat my readings, and I never lie in my readings about what I see. If you picked group number 1 in 2022, I feel like you're going to be the person who's not taking people seriously. And if you take back this ex I'm talking about, I don't feel like you're going to be fully emotionally invested, because in the past, this person has been so inconsistent. You don't trust them enough to give them your full heart and soul. So I feel like in order to handle this, you're going to be keeping them at an arm's distance and kind of going about it in a light way and keeping walls up around your heart. If you don't take this person back, I see 2022, you're going to have a lot of love options. I see a lot of dating. I see a lot of just messing around and having fun, but I don't think you're going to be taking these people as seriously as you've taken people in the past, because I feel like you're going to be really focused on your career growth, really focused in this new spark that's happening in your career where you're getting a lot of success. You're really climbing up the ladder. So I feel like it's not going to be you getting played. I feel like you've gotten smart, because the people you've dealt with have let you down. They've been inconsistent. I mean, look at this. And I actually get the feeling, guys, group number 1, it's not just this one person who wants forgiveness. A lot of your exes from the past, they are sensing you leveling up in your career, and now they're sorry, and now they want forgiveness, and now they're thinking, oh, you're the one that got away. I love you. I'm so sorry for letting you go. And this is because a lot of the times when you're growing in your career, when you're growing in your life, these people, opportunists, I like to call them, can sense that, and they want to piggyback off of that energy, because you become the people you hang around. And when people sense you leveling up, you attract these old people like moths to a flame, essentially. And I am getting the sense that a lot of your exes are going to be regretting what they did to you. And I feel like with temporary, just for fun, I don't know why I keep hearing Avril Lavigne. Maybe I've been listening to her so much, but she has this song called All My Life I've Been Good, So Now What the Hell? That is your theme song for 2022. I want you to look up Avril Lavigne, What the Hell music video. That is literally like how I see you acting in 2022 with love. I don't see you taking anyone seriously. I see you being lighthearted and fun. I see you kind of just enjoying the moment with people and having good times with people. But honestly, I'm getting a little bit of a heartbreaker vibe where you're like, maybe some of the people you're dating are younger than you, or maybe you're like, they're not exactly what I want in a long-term partner, but you're Mr. or Mrs. right now. Does that make sense? You're not exactly what I want for a long-term relationship yet. You're not exactly like the mature person I'm looking for, but right now you are exactly what I need. Right now I need fun. Right now I need someone who's going to make me laugh, and this person is going to be it for you. So let's go ahead and see what their characteristics are. Okay, so this person is going to have a small nose because I got some physical characteristics for them. So the first feature you're going to notice on the person that you are dating in 2022 is they are going to have a small nose. They're going to have small facial features. And don't worry, we're going to get into the nature of this connection after I go ahead and do the physical features. They're going to be conventionally attractive. You're going to find them conventionally attractive, and other people are going to find them conventionally attractive, and they will have a small nose. And they're also going to be very into sports, very into physical exercise. So this person could lift weights, they could run daily, but sports or playing sports or physical exercise is a part of their daily routine. So I feel like they're really attractive because of their fit body, but also because because of their small nose when we look at physical characteristics. This person also, because of how attractive they were, this person you're dating, and don't worry, we're going to get the tea on it. I'm just giving physical characteristics first. This person's going to be a Don Juan in the past, which means because they were so attractive, they've had a past of being with a lot of people or dating a lot of people because they are attractive to a lot of different people. And they also just have this natural, seductive, likable aura that attracts a lot of partners to them. So one thing you're going to notice about the person you're dating in 2022, have I been saying 2021? If I have, I am truly, truly sorry. Please forgive me, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So you're going to hear that they've dated a lot of people, they have a past, and that's because a lot of people like them. They're attractive and they're seductive. Like, not only are they conventionally attractive with their face and their body, but also they have that charm and charisma and the seduction and the mystery that attracts others. So yeah, they have a lot of people interested in them. Their shadow with this bully card in reverse is sometimes when they get angry, they show anger through yelling or shouting. And once again, I don't mean in an abusive way. If someone's abusive and being verbally abusive, obviously you get the heck out, but everyone is going to have a shadow side. And with these archetype cards that I have here, essentially what's going on is they're showing you the archetype of the person you're going to date in 2022. This person with the bully in reverse, because remember the reversals are the shadows in the archetype card. This person, when they get angry, one of their shadow things is they like to yell. They get like, if they're in traffic, they might be yelling at the car in front of them, never in an abusive way, because if that was the case, I'd be like, run if they're calling you names. But I'm saying, like, if they get frustrated in traffic, they're going to be yelling at the car in front of them. They have a tendency to yell or get loud when they are frustrated or angry. But ultimately, with this companion card, this is a really, really good sign about this person because they are somebody who wants to be in a long-term committed relationship. This person is a very good partner. That's why I wasn't too worried about this shadow side of yelling, because they are also a very good companion, which means they make a great partner. They believe in respecting their partner. They are somebody who wants to be in a relationship. This person is also going to be a reader. They will like to read books. They'll have a lot of books. They'll read a lot of books, whether or not they're in school, so they have to read a lot of books for school, or they just read for pleasure. You're always going to see books in their house, this person you're going to date. So, wow. Group number one, this person that you're going to date is kind of a triple threat. They're conventionally attractive, they have a hot body, they're fit, they're also smart because they like to read. And also this person could be a writer as well, or a lyricist. And one thing I see about them with the singing notes, I actually feel that for a lot of you, the reason why we got this bully card too is this person could be a singer, or they could sing as a hobby, or they could like to sing, they could write songs and sing. So I'm sensing someone who has a natural talent for singing. They like to write. They might be a writer, or they really like to read, because we have the book card depicted twice. So these are some of the signs. And also they're going to be super, super funny with this Fool card. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure this is focusing. I hope this is focusing and it hasn't been blurry the whole time, or I might please focus. Okay. And with this Fool card, they're going to be really funny, but also they're going to try to make you laugh. But also this person has the habit of hiding their sadness behind a really happy mask. Kind of like Robin Williams, how he was super funny and he would always make jokes, but underneath he was struggling with a little bit of depression. I feel like this person's mask, like the mask they wear out to the world, this person you're going to date, they normally are very happy on the outside, like they're always cracking jokes, laughing, making light of things, but inside, like in their private life, what they only show you and the people closest to them is they struggle from a little bit of depression, but they wear such a good mask of being happy. And that's why they're so funny. That's why they're always cracking jokes, because they're hiding the fact that they're maybe suffering on the inside. And if a lot of you are like, wow, this kind of sounds like me, that's because a lot of you guys guys are kindred souls and you're psychically connected, as I see with the moon in Pisces. So you guys psychically understand each other. You psychically might be very similar in nature. So that's kind of what I feel about this person that you're going to be dating. I feel this person is literally a triple threat: beauty, brains, body, like everything. So you guys are getting real lucky. So I want to see for you guys how you are going to meet this person. So we have Saturn and Taurus. So actually, I'm going to get some different dice. How are they going to meet this person? One thing I will say is this person might struggle a little bit with their finances, because we did get Saturn and Taurus when I rolled the dice. So I feel like the only problem in this relationship might be is this person might not be as financially stable as you would like, but they have all these other things going on for them. Because remember, no one can be the perfect. That's crazy. I'd be suspicious if someone had everything. I would be. So I feel like the downside of this person might be some issues with money, or not as much money as you'd like. So Spirit, for group number 1, the person they're going to date in 2022, how are they going to meet them? Third house. Okay, so this means online dating. Some of you, the third house is social media. Okay, so some of you can meet them on social media, but the third house is also your neighborhood. So they can live in your neighborhood. You can meet them through your neighbors, because the third house is neighbors. You can meet them through your siblings, because the third house is siblings. Or you could meet them through your community. So when I got the third house on how you're going to meet them, it's likely you are going to meet them either A, on social media, B, you can meet them because they live in your neighborhood. Maybe you guys go to the same grocery store, the same gym, because that's in your neighborhood. Or C, you meet them through your sibling, because third house is siblings. So I'm getting heavy social media, online energy, living in your neighborhood energy through sibling energy. So we're going to see what your relationship status with this person is going to be. Okay, so I have this relationship status deck. So I want to see what your relationship status with this person is going to be in 2022. I'm really not leaving any room for mystery. I'm kind of just spilling all of the beans about what you can expect and what your relationship status with this person is going to be, this attractive person. So we have fear of the unknown is why you are settling. Ooh. Okay. So I kind of feel like this person is going to be more into you than you are into them. And I kind of feel this because I think that you're just tired of getting hurt. I think you're tired of trusting people and not having it work out. So I feel like you're a little more guarded. I actually feel like this person is going to be the one chasing you. This person is going to be way more into you. This person is always going to be hitting you up, like being super infatuated with you. But I feel like you're going to be keeping your distance because you're scared of getting hurt. You're sick of getting hurt. So I'm sensing you guys are going to be acting like you're in a relationship, but your heart is going to be guarded. And I don't see anything that screams like marriage or moving in together, kind of just acting like you're in a relationship together, but keeping them at arm's distance, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I feel. And I also feel like they're going to be way more into you, and they're going to be putting in way more effort than you are, because I feel like you're learning how to hang back and be chaste as well. So I sense like acting like you're in a relationship, but you being more distant and them being more into you, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's what I see for you in regards to your love in 2022. I hope that was helpful. Come back and tell me when that happens. I love those confirmations. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Hi, group number 2. This is for everyone who chose the eagle feather. We're going to see what your 2022 has in store for you. So the card that you chose was Consider Your Foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So I feel in 2022, group number 2, in regards to your love life, you're going to find someone that feels like home. You're going to find a soulmate that you're likely going to commit to or have a long-term relationship with. You're probably going to end up living with this person. I'm sensing long-term committed relationship energy for you in 2022. And not all of the piles got this. You were one of the only ones that got this energy, group number 2. And I'm also hearing for you that there's something about you finally having financial stability and financial security. And not just that, in 2022, your finances are really going to grow. They are going to go up. You're going to see significantly more money come into you than ever before, group number 2. And that's why I'm hearing that you're enjoying the comforts of life. You're living in luxury. Some of you are finally going to get that dream home. Some of you are finally going to get that home where you feel safe because all of this abundance is coming to you in 2022. And group number 2, the person that you are attracting, who you are likely going to be in a long-term relationship with, this person also has financial security. This person is also very stable, wealthy, and abundant. And let's see what other cards we have for you. So we have the passion card. So when you guys touch, it's going to feel electric. It's going to feel very passionate when it comes to the physical, but it's not just a physical affair. This is also with someone who genuinely wants commitment. Some of you have been manifesting a soulmate. Some of you have been praying for your soulmate. And in 2022, that prayer is going to be answered because 2022 is the year of Venus. It's the Venus year because 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6, which is the number of Venus. And what that means is that if any year was the year you were going to be with and commit to your soulmate, it would be 2022. So yes, this is going to be a year of a long-term commitment with a only once in a few times lifetime soulmate where you feel instant passion, instant connection, and they feel like home. Sorry about that. The camera cut off for a second, but I'm also seeing that this person is going to spoil you when it comes to gifts, when it comes to presents. And even if they don't make a lot of money, this person is really going to make you feel special with giving you gifts. But for a lot of you, I do think they are going to be financially secure because for you in 2022, groove number 2, your whole theme is finding security, finding a foundation, and finding commitment and settling down. So I feel like this person you're settling down with does have stable income. They do make enough income to take care of themselves and others. And for some of you, even more than that, they might have quite a bit of abundance, but this is a general reading. Just know they will have stable income because you're attracting stability in 2022, group number 2, with someone who wants commitment, with someone who cherishes you and cherishes commitment. So I also feel that this person, they could be very good with their hands, group number 2. Like I'm sensing one of the things that they're good at is they are good at building things. So they're good at fixing things or they make sculptures. They are able to create things with their hands. So these are the jobs that I'm seeing and hearing. They could be an architect. They could be a construction worker. They could be somebody who builds things with their hands like a sculpturist or a woodworker, a furniture maker. They're definitely very handy and good with their hands, or they work in real estate or building homes. That's something I see with the Three of Pentacles in this card right here. So this is a general reading, but it's kind of in that sector of field work. It's likely within real estate and homes. So that's home improvement, real estate, and also architecture, or they build things like sculptures. And this person, you're just going to get each other. And like I said, it's going to be immediate passion. However, group number 2, for a lot of you, I am sensing some demons from your past. Okay, so we're going to discuss this. And I see energy. So I'm going to try to make this, fit into every situation. If you don't have an ex, then I will, explain that later. But for a lot of you, there is someone from your past you have a very toxic relationship with and a toxic bond with. And I feel like it was all lust, or it was all like a physical connection, or you have a lot of trauma from your past. You have a lot of fear and mistrust in relationships due to what has happened to you in the past. And if you feel like you're always going to be damaged, you feel like you're always going to be messed up and you're never going to work right after this situation that happened to you, or after you being with this ex, you feel like, wow, I'm forever going to be toxic. I'm scarred. This thing that happened, or this person I dated made me feel absolutely disgusting, hurt. I don't trust anybody. I see that around your sacral, and I'm so sorry. Just know that you are going to heal from that. You are going to get better. You are going to get stronger. And this does not define you, and you will heal from this relationship. You will heal from whatever has happened that has caused you to mistrust people. And actually, group number 2, I think that's why you have this flighty energy going on, where you have a hard time staying still. You don't want to commit to a home. You don't want to commit to a person. You don't want people to rely on you. You're never at home. You have flighty energy in the past. And I feel, group number 2, for you, it is because of these trust issues from this trauma that has happened. But I feel that this is a year where you're going to be healed and separated from your trauma. You're going to be, you're going to release that pain from that relationship or that situation, and you're going to be free from fear. You're going to be free from the trauma that has held you back from something you have deserved. And in 2022, you are going to attract someone you deserve. Someone, I don't want to say twin flame, because we know the toxicity that can come with the term twin flame, but you guys are very much in sync. This is your perfect match. This is happening for you on Venus year in 2022, but you have to let go of this ex. You have to let go, because I see with Crossroads, you're going to have 2 options that you can choose in 2022, group 2. You can choose the person who is your soulmate. And I feel like this is a newer person, or a person maybe you haven't given a chance yet on the left. And it's going to be immediate passion. They're going to want to move in with you and commit to you very quickly. Or you can choose between going back to this toxic situation, or choosing your pain, or choosing your fear and walking away from something good, group number 2. And it could be walking away from this good thing because you're choosing the ex or the toxic person you have a very karmic, unhealthy bond with, or you choose your fear and pain, and you choose to be alone, lost in that fear and pain, and running away from something that could be really amazing for you, because you are going to meet your soulmate in 2022, and you're going to know it's your soulmate because this person is going to bring you peace. You're going to be able to sleep at night. There's not going to be anxiety. There's not going to be worry with your soulmate. There's not going to be pining. It's just going to be peace when you're with your soulmate. So if you're wondering which one to choose or how you know which one is your soulmate, which one is going to bring you peace. So now let's get into their physical characteristics, what they're going to look like, how you're going to meet your soulmate. Let's get you prepared for that. Okay, so now let's get into their physical characteristics about what they're going to look like and what they are going to be like, your soulmate that is coming in for you in 2022 with this Venus year. So the first characteristic I have for them is they're definitely going to be very spiritual. So this person, group number 2, that is your soulmate coming in, is definitely really going to be into spirituality. So they could be Jewish, they could be hardcore Christian, they could be a Muslim, or they could live their whole life with spirituality. So it doesn't matter what religion or spiritual belief it is, just know that this person is going to be super, super spiritual, like ridiculously spiritual, that it's going to seep into their everyday life. Maybe there's someone who has a really close relationship with God, so they pray all the time. Or maybe this person is really into New Age spirituality and they're constantly meditating, constantly doing mantras, constantly doing yoga. Or this person is very much into their culture and their religious culture. Just know whatever religion this person has, this person is super spiritual, super religious, and it's a part of who they are. It's a part of their identity, and it's something that engulfs every day of their life. So they're not lukewarm about spirituality. In fact, most of their actions and the things that they do for a spiritual purpose. This person is highly spiritual and on a mission to be close to God and reach enlightenment. They have a close relationship to God, and this person has very pure intentions that's coming in for you, group 2. I'm telling you, this is your person. And I would even go as far as to say this is your person that was sent to you by God as a pure blessing. This isn't about another lesson. This isn't about more suffering. This is just a pure blessing of love coming into your life with someone who has very good intentions, and all of their actions are very it's very high vibrational because we have Mars and Pisces. So they could have Pisces or Mars and Pisces in their birth chart, which would be a huge sign. But this person's actions are so pure. And that's what I feel about them. That's because they have a close relationship with their spirituality. They're also, if they're feminine, they love to wear dark red lipstick. This is one of their signature looks. But if they're a masculine who doesn't like to wear makeup, if they're a masculine who likes to wear makeup, then they really like red lips. But if they're a masculine who doesn't like to wear makeup, they like when you wear red lips. They like when you wear dark red lipstick. Also, this person is definitely going to have a signature hat that they do wear all of the time. So maybe it's like a favorite baseball cap. Maybe when you meet them, they're wearing a cowboy hat. Just know when you meet them, they're going to be wearing some sort of distinctive hat. Or you can notice that on their profiles, they're always wearing this certain same hat. They have a signature look when it comes to their hat. And for some of you where they're Jewish or Muslim, this could be referring to the spiritual wear they have to wear on their head. But for others of you who are like, that's not really my lane, just know they are going to have a signature hat that they're wearing when they meet you, or you're going to really notice it when you're hanging out with them. They're always wearing this hat, or there's always this hat in pictures. Also, this person has gotten work done on their face. So if they're a masculine who's traditionally masculine, I'm seeing that they have gotten work done on their teeth or on they could have gotten porcelain veneers, they could have gotten braces, they could have Invisalign, they could have porcelain veneers. They definitely have gotten work done to their face. And for some of them, it is going to be on their teeth. Now, if it's a feminine, I think it's very likely this feminine has gotten a nose job or has got some cosmetic procedures done on her face. And I know a lot of you guys out there are going to be like, I don't like girls who get plastic surgery. I like all natural. But guess what? Most girls nowadays have gotten braces, which is cosmetic. They have gotten, teeth whitening, filler. You're not going to be able to notice. You're just going to know when you meet them, they've gotten something done. And same thing if they're a guy, they've definitely gotten something done on their face. So this person, okay, so here are some other hints about this person, the soulmate you're going to meet. They're also somebody who, like I said, they dabble in the arts. They might paint, they might do pottery. They are really good at arts and crafts, or they're really good when it comes to being creative with their hands. This person is really into spirituality. They feel like spirituality saved their life, and a lot of them, their career involves something that's spiritually aligned. So whatever they do for a living, it is with a spiritual purpose. Like I was saying earlier, this person also, if you had a missing father, this person has father-like energy, which means they are very responsible, and they're going to be in a leadership role. I'm sensing this person is super, super confident as well. So this is why this person is frequently put in leadership positions. This person, group number 2, is definitely some sort of leader. And the reason why they're constantly put in leadership positions is because they have a confidence about them. And I'm not talking about some cocky confidence where they're like, I'm so amazing, and they're like being obnoxious. This is the kind of confidence that gets you far in life, that gets you high positions. Like this person is a natural politician, a natural leader. They don't easily go along with what their friends think or what the group thinks. They're an individual thinker, and they're destined for leadership. They're destined for a position of authority. And a lot of people, like, they have alpha ass energy, just put it that way. This is not no beta. This is a true alpha pack leader. They are super duper loyal when they love you. They will defend you to the end, because I started hearing my dog. So this person's spirit animal is a wolf. So they might remind you of Jacob, or like the Wolf Clan in Twilight. I know, forgive me, I just used that reference. But also this person, like if someone were to talk bad about you, they're so loyal that they would be like, what did you say? And they would fight for your honor. This person is very protective, defensive, almost like a guard dog, because the soulmate that I'm seeing for you is literally being shown as a wolf as their spirit animal. So they're very wolf-like in nature. And if you attack one of their own, they will come after you. They will, even if they're more crafty, because they're a leader, so they don't tend to be overtly aggressive. They know how to be very calculated in their aggression. If someone were to hurt you, they would make sure that person paid, but in a very covert, smart way, because this person is very intelligent. They would defend you. Like if someone were to disrespect you, that would be like disrespecting them, and they would get in your face and defend your honor and your name, because this person is highly, highly protective. This person is also really great with animals. They might have a dog or a pet or some sort of pet they treat like a family, because I'm getting this person is really good with animals as well. And like I said, this person is a natural leader, but also you're going to know it's this person because this person's going to want to feed you, group number 2. This person loves feeding and nourishing the things that they love. So they're going to feed you, food. They're always going to be like, can I buy you food? Can I cook you food? Are you hungry? They love to feed you, group number 2. So this person is really good coming for you. And now we're going to see essentially how you're going to meet this person, because I am so curious how you're going to meet this person. How are they going to meet this brilliant soulmate? They're going to come to you. That's what I'm hearing. They are going to find you. They are going to approach you. They are going to come to you, as I can see with the first house. But now, what are some hints about this person when they meet them? Oh, you're going to meet them through friends, guys. Group number 2, you're going to meet them through other people. You're going to meet them through friends. When you first meet them, they're going to be in a group of people or you're going to be in a group of people. So it's almost like you're going to meet them in a place where there's a lot of other people there. It could be a group meetup. It could be a party. When you meet them, it's going to be a lot of other people there, or you meet them through a friend. And let's see which month you're going to meet them. So I'm hearing that you're going to meet them in November. For some of you, February. So I'm hearing November or February of 2022. You're going to meet this person. Okay? Let's see if I'm getting anything else. I think that's what I have for you guys. I hope that was super helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Okay, so group number 3, for those of you who chose this clear quartz crystal angel wand, this is going to be your 2022 love prediction. So let's get right into it. So I love this pile because this pile to me has magical freaking energy. Like, first of all, I know this is a love reading, but I'm going to tell you everything that I'm seeing. I feel you have a lot of people, you have a lot of buzz going around right now about you. A lot of people are talking about you. A lot of people are checking up on you, wondering what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing right now, but you are somebody who's really grabbing the attention of a lot of people. And one of the things that called me about the card that you chose, which says you are limitless, recognize this truth, you can do anything you choose to do. The animals on it are known for their beauty. So we have the peacock, we have the swan, we have the unicorn, and all of these are known as mystical creatures that have otherworldly and ethereal beauty. And that's also what we see with this clear quartz crystal wand with the angel on top. There's a lot of ethereal, mysterious fantasy vibes you have going on around you, and this is your aura. And this is why you're attracting a lot of attention. You're attracting a lot of people who are talking about you right now because you really seem like some sort of mythical creature who's just enticing fantasy in people's brains. And I feel that for you, 2022 is going to be a glow up year for you. And like I was saying in the other piles, the 2022 year is actually a 6 year, which is the year of Venus. And Venus is the planet of beauty. And for you, I feel this Venus year is going to trigger a huge physical glow up where you are stepping into the most attractive version of yourself, whatever that is in your brain. Like, you are finally understanding what aesthetic looks good on you. You're getting your dream body. You're just really glowing up this year. And it's not just people who are talking about you romantically. It's like people in general. There's a buzz around your name. People are checking up on you. People are wondering what you're doing. You even have some haters who are speaking negatively of you because they're jealous over the fact that you right now, guys, you are manifesting like magnet. Like, whatever you are manifesting is really going to come into fruition in 2022. This is what I'm getting from the energy of this card. And actually, the fact that all of your manifestations are coming through, the fact that you are manifesting all of your heart's desires, it's making the people around you, like, I see this image of people who are whispering and they're looking at you, but you're not even paying attention to them because you're so in alignment with your heart and your heart's desires and making it a reality that you're not even paying attention to the haters. You're not even paying attention to what people have to say because you're so in tune with your heart space. You're so in tune with what it is that you want, and you're busy manifesting that life for yourself and living your best life. And you're not even paying attention to it, but all of these people are looking at you in jealousy because you are manifesting your dreams into a reality in 2022. And I do see that not all of the talk is good, but that's what I see for you in the initial slot. So now what we are going to do is we're going to get into your love portion. Okay, so what we have for your love life, let's go ahead and take a look. So for you, group number 3, we have observing. Let's move this. We have signs, meanings, repeated numbers, synchronicities, and faith, wishing, praying, hoping. So I feel that you guys are naturally very in tune with the energies of the universe. Like, a lot of you understand astrology. You are into astrology. You are seeing repeated numbers as well. Like, a lot of you are seeing 1111, 222. And this is because I feel you guys you have a very open crown chakra, which means that you have a close relationship to some sort of higher power. You're able to see the signs of the universe and what they mean. You have a natural talent for tarot and astrology, and you do get, a lot of you might even be channelers or mediums yourself, because I do see this is looking like the crown chakra. This is looking like downloads to me. You guys are able to really pick up the downloads from the higher power and see what this all means. And recently you have been seeing a lot of synchronicities, like more than usual. The number synchronicities, you've been seeing signs. So that's what I see for you. And I'm also getting this energy of someone coming in for you too at the very beginning of 2022 with the Venus retrograde. So we have reconciliation and heart-to-heart conversations. See, guys, like the Venus retrograde in 2022, it's going to be a Venus year numerology wise. You guys probably know what I'm talking about because I see you do have the gift too. But it's a Venus year numerology wise, and it's going retrograde in the sky at the beginning of 2022. And I feel this is definitely going to bring you a message from someone in your past who wants to reconcile. And I got that for group number 1 too. I really feel this Venus retrograde is going to bring in a lot of past relationships. But I feel like what's going on is there's someone in your past who is feeling very lost. They're going through a difficult time. And because they are going through such a difficult time, like I'm feeling depression and sadness. Your person is going through, like right now, guys, this person from the past who wants to reach out to you, they're going through some serious depression, sadness, loneliness, hopelessness, isolation. Like these are the words that are coming into my head while I'm feeling this person's energy. And I feel that they've been reminiscing, romanticizing the relationship in their head. For some of you, this connection wasn't even all that. Like, you know, when you were in this connection, you were like, no, like this isn't it. But for some reason, they're romanticizing this, because when I see this card, it's like they're in their head, in their fantasy, romanticizing a situation that wasn't all that great. I have to show you guys this because look. All right, like if we look at this, look at the right side. He's like, nope, not having it. She's like, this sucks. I'm not being heard. There's like darkness all around them. And then they have these mischievous spirits laughing at them. Like I'm telling you, this was not that great of a situation in reality. And both of you know it. It was literally crap. Like when I look at this card of how your situation actually was, because if you notice, they're grounded. So this is the reality of the situation with the person. This is the fantasy. The reality is like, man, this is awful. This is bleak. He's stonewalling me. She's nagging, like literally generic couple who has fallen out of love or just not clicking. That's the relationship I see. And some of you might not want to accept that. I kind of feel you might be like, no, there were good times. No, like listen to me. I'm looking at this and I don't think it was as good as you thought it was. But anyway, moving on from that. I feel like this person has been romanticizing the situation too, literally making your love story some sort of crazy 90s coming of age or like dramatic, like Jane Eyre type of stuff. Like this person is making it some sort of movie drama in their head about your relationship, how you were star-crossed lovers, how you were the one who got away. Like literally that's how this person is viewing you. They're fantasizing about you in a way that is like both of you are in some cheesy romance novel. But anyway, they are going to call you soon, as we can see with the call, or text you or hit you up on Snapchat, whatever it is that you're doing. And they're going to reach out pretty soon because they've been romanticizing the situation, and also they've been feeling really lost and depressed and lonely. Now let's get some hints about who this person is that's going to reconcile. There's Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But specifically, I hear there's Sagittarius Sun. So if you're watching this around the time I'm posting this, they might have a birthday soon. Let's see if we can get any more signs about who this person is. They could also be an Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And they also could have kind of an anger on them. Maybe there's someone who gets angry, like when they get frustrated. I'm seeing they have some sort of anger on them. And let's see how you would feel now if this person... If this person, had to get my other deck, comes through, which I feel they are going to come through in January. Absolutely, they're going to come through in January. So I feel like some of you might want to work on this situation, or some of you are just really busy with work right now. I don't know. It really depends. Some of you might decide to make it work. Some of you might turn your back on them. So I actually have some channeled messages from this person, so it could help you figure out who this person is. I'm going to test you to get a reaction or see if you really care. Okay, so this person's going to test you to see if you care, trying to make you jealous is what I'm hearing, or trying to, make some sort of sad status online so you see it and they're like, hey, are you okay? They're going to do some sort of attention grabbing, fishing for your attention type of steal stuff coming up. This person who wants to come back from the past. And they're also saying, I'm going to conquer you. I don't care who you're dating, you're mine. So some of them might actually be coming in because they can't stand the thought of you being with someone else. That's like not okay to them. So some of them might have heard through the grapevine, because I do feel there's a lot of gossip surrounding your relationship with this person. Like, mark my words, guys, there's a lot of people who are talking about your relationship, kind of like you're a couple on a celebrity magazine or on TikTok. A lot of people are talking about and discussing this connection going on, and it's saying, I don't care who you're dating, you're mine. So there's some buzz that you're dating someone else. They can't stand it. They feel like you're their soulmate. They're saying, I am embarrassed for the way that I've treated you. I've acted childishly. So they're like seeing all of the things that they did wrong in your relationship. They are seeing it. They're seeing like what it is that you would try to talk to them about that they ignored. They're now starting to see it. Like, yeah, I understand why this person is mad now. I understand why they acted the way that they did. I get why they were angry with me. Like, this person is really starting to get all of the things you tried to talk to them about before, but they couldn't be bothered to listen. But now they're listening. Now they're seeing all the crap that they did. This person's getting me like, woo, okay. And so they're also saying thoughts. I've been in my head about you constantly. Yeah, like literally, guys, like when I mean constant, it's been constant. And they, you know what they're hiding from this when they reach out, guys, because they will reach out. Like, they're trying to reach out psychically or through the phone around Sagittarius season, December, January. They're going to say that they miss you and all of this stuff, but what they are hiding is that this isn't about you. They're working through a personal issue. So they might be gaslighting themselves into thinking that the reason why they keep thinking about you is because they still love you and you're twin flames and you should be together. But actually, this person, it's not even about you, but they don't even realize that about themselves. They think it's about you, but really they're struggling with a really hard time in life. They're going through depression. They're going through anxiety. They're going through dark night of the soul. And this person is kind of using you as a distraction and romanticizing you to escape this shitty situation they're in with themselves. And I feel like they can't even see that. So you can't, they're fooling you and they're fooling themselves essentially. So I don't think it's really about you. I think this person is struggling and using you as some sort of fantasy or some sort of escape and romanticizing the situation with you. That's what I truly feel. And I know you guys are so kind and empathetic. Like, guys, I want you to know straight up, your energy is like fire. It's like this warmth, it's this playfulness. Your energy is so good. It brings life. It brings life to the room. I don't know if you know that or not. And your aura is magical. People feel like something magical is about to happen when you're around. People feel like a kid again when you're around. People feel alive when you're around. Like, most people are just floating through purgatory, trying to climb through the smudge, but you're like this ray of sunshine, a literal breath of fresh air, this magical fairy tale princess or fantasy of like just fun and magic. That is your aura. You have such a beautiful aura, and that crown chakra with the unicorn, because when I look at the unicorn, I just think something that's connected to the crown because of the unicorn horn on the top of their head and their third eye and the signs, observing the signs. You are observing the signs and starting to have faith because you have such a close connection with the divine. You have such a close connection with God. You guys are, like I said, mystics, psychics. You channel energy too. Hey sister, hey brother, what's up? So, this is why you're attracting this lost soul, because they miss that light, they miss that magic, they feel so empty, they feel depressed, that they want that light to warm them up that you have. And, this person, it's not about you, they're just going through a lot. So let's get to the next section of the reading. Okay, so we have flirting, the Eight of Swords, and filial love. Ooh, I like to call this card the card of rose-colored lenses, rose-colored skies, where you're in love and the whole world seems to have pink skies. Then we have open and ready, lusting, and the Hierophant. Someone wants to get out of their committed relationship because they want a spicier, sexy life. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. But essentially, I'm seeing someone who's in a commitment that they don't want to be in. They want to open their marriage because they're lusting after other people. We have a situationship. We have the Knight of Wands and manifesting. Some of you right now, with your current energy, you are manifesting some sort of situationship in your life with someone who's just in it as a passionate fling. And a lot of you are like, no, I have not been manifesting that. But we are constantly manifesting with our energy. We are constantly drawing in things based on the energy that we're at, or based on the things that we secretly want, or the things that we're secretly thinking, or our unconscious beliefs. All of those things manifest things in our reality. And whether you're doing it consciously or not, you are manifesting for yourself in 2022 an exciting, rebellious, charismatic person who makes you feel passionate, where you have a strong sexual life. But he's represented, or she's represented, by the Knight of Wands in red, which means They're in it for the passion. They're in it for the feel-good feelings. They are in it because they want to feel that like endorphin rush of love. But as soon as that goes away, they're running out, they're sprinting out. That is what you are consciously or unconsciously manifesting. Maybe some of you are manifesting a one-night stand or a fling or something that's just going to make you feel alive again. But whatever the case is, consciously or unconsciously, you're manifesting that. And there's somebody here, I don't know if it's you or this Knight of Wands character, they might already be in a marriage or a commitment, but they're just like, it lacks passion, it lacks excitement. So I want to open up the marriage or something. This could be that Knight of Wands character or you. And I actually get the feeling, guys, you have not met your twin flame yet, because I do see in this life you do have a soulmate. You do have someone who you're meant to settle down with. You do have somebody that is perfectly compatible with you. But to be honest, I don't feel like you have met them yet. And I actually feel like they're coming in the future. And the reason why I'm saying that, guys, is I feel you guys like to romanticize people too. I feel like some of you think that you know who your twin flame is, or you think you know who your soulmate is, or you think your twin flame and soulmate is going to be this certain type, but really they are nothing like you have ever expected. They are nothing like you've ever pictured. And you might have thought it was these certain people in the past, but that's because with the Eight of Swords, you are not seeing clearly. I strongly feel that you guys have not seen people clearly in the past. You have also romanticized people in situations, thinking it was your person, thinking it was your soulmate. And some of you could have gotten married to them or been in long-term commitments to them, but then it never worked out because you couldn't stay committed, or the commitments fell apart, or the marriage or the relationship was all about intensity and bedroom stuff, and that's because I feel you have not met your person yet. Or another message I got is in 2022, you are going to know who this person is. You are going to meet them, because 2022 is the year of Venus, and that's the planet of love and relationships. So if any year was the year you were going to meet them, it's this year. But I feel like if you meet them in 2022, you're not going to have any clue who it is, or you might think that it is someone. You might have an idea of who it is, but I'm hearing it's not going to be the person you think. It's going to be somebody either completely different than you imagined. It's not going to be the person you think it is. And it's going to be like you might think it's one person, but it's actually the other person in 2022. So that's exciting. And also, this person we were talking about showed up again with text buddies, memories, karmic, Knight of Swords. I'm hearing the person I talked about in the beginning of the reading, the one who was really depressed and going through something, who's going to reach out to you. That person is a karmic relationship. It is not your twin flame. It's not the soulmate I'm picking up for you, because I specifically saw karmic and text buddies. So spirit is literally telling you that person who's going to text you from the past, who's feeling low and wants to reach out, that's not your soulmate. You think it's your soulmate, but this is just a karmic relationship, which means another lesson. So don't think it's this person from the past. This person has just been looking at photos of you or photos of the past, reminiscing, getting sad. That's not your soulmate though. So I did pick up your soulmate. So let's go over that person real quick, because I don't want to leave you hanging. And I think it's very likely in 2022, you are going to discover who that person is, or you're actually going to meet this person and they're going to be in your vicinity for a while before you figure out this is your twin flame or your soulmate. So hold up real quick. Okay, so now I have some clarifiers about who your real soulmate is. And once again, I want to reiterate, I strongly feel with your soulmate, you're not going to know it's them. I feel like when you know your soulmate, or if they're in your vicinity, you feel like your soulmate or twin flame is this certain person. You have rose-colored lenses for a certain person, and you're going to think that this person is your twin flame and soulmate, but it's actually going to be this other other person on the side who's in your vicinity that you wouldn't even expect, because you're so fixed on this other person. You're not seeing your real soulmate who's already in your circle, who's already in your vicinity. They are your real soulmate, but you're going to think it's this other person when you meet them in 2022. And this is what I really feel about the person you're going to marry. And this is going to be the one that works out. This is going to be the one where you can weather the storm, even past the initial passion and love. Like, you guys, what happens is with your relationships, you have an initial passion and love, but then the love dies. With your soulmate, it's not going to die because it's past the chemicals. You guys aren't just falling in love because of pheromones and chemicals. You're falling in love with each other's minds, who you guys are, like a true deep friendship of a partnership that lasts until both of you pass and you're still happy even in old age, because the love wasn't built on chemicals. It wasn't built on something like lust. It was built on true soul friendship, kinship, love, and your bodies just naturally follow what the soul is experiencing. You have that in your life, guys. Like, this is God's blessing to you in this life, this person. And I strongly feel, because you're so fixated on who this person is, you're convinced it's this one person. You're so like, my soulmate is this person. I know it's this person. And you're ignoring all the red flags and having rose-colored lenses for someone who isn't your soulmate. It's all physical and mind games and seduction and all that stuff, when your real soulmate is literally right next door in the vicinity. The real person you're compatible with, you're not even recognizing them as your soulmate yet. It's going to take you a little bit. It's not going to be the person you think. I had to reiterate that. Now, your soulmate is going to have dark eyes, okay? So brown eyes, hazel eyes, darker tones of eyes. Your soulmate is going to have those features. And if you guys are thinking someone with blue or green eyes is your soulmate, you might be like, wow, that kind of just told me what's up. But I'm telling you, your soulmate is going to have darker eyes, okay? Like dark, beautiful, warm, like eyes that just feel like home and chocolate, like brown eyes. And they're going to be feminine in nature. So, your soulmate, even if they are a masculine who identifies as masculine, they're going to have very beautiful features on their face instead of masculine features. So if you're into masculine guys, just know that your masculines might be a little effeminate, kind of like in Interview with a Vampire with Tom, what's his name? Those old time actors from those 90s movies, Tom something, but Interview with a Vampire, they're going to have like that vampire, youthful, kind of feminine looking look, kind of like a Justin Bieber type of guy if you're into masculines. And I don't want to describe them in a way where you're like, ew, no way, because some of you might. But you know how some guys are very buff and muscular and have got that big beard and they walk around like, yeah, I'm a man? Your soulmate, if you're into masculines, isn't going to be like that. They're going to be artsy, more of a Johnny Depp type, more effeminate in nature. They're going to have like very beautiful features instead of handsome features. Like, they're going to be a pretty boy if you're into masculines, okay? Like, just hands down. And they're going to have that brown eyes. And some of your masculines are also going to be good at makeup. They're going to be really good at, like doing makeup, putting on makeup. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, like my masculine is like this. Is he into women? Yes, he's, it's just that I've known a lot of really beautiful straight men who wore makeup, like all of the bands in the 80s. Just know that, your person, if you're into masculines, is going to be good at makeup. They're going to have pretty features. They're going to be more effeminate, kind of like a vampire, like more of a Edward Cullen than a Jacob from Twilight. They're going to be more of an Edward from Twilight if you're into masculines. Now, if you're into feminines, your soulmate is going to have brown eyes, and they likely are going to be very good at makeup too, and they're going to be more feminine than they are masculine. So they're going to be ultra feminine, ultra into lotioning their bodies. They're going to talk ultra feminine. I'm sensing brown hair and brown eyes if you're into women. So this person is also going to carry themselves with a lot of power. They are going to have a lot of power to their energy. This person is going to be someone who's naturally very brave, courageous, and strong. They're not going to be a pansy. So even though they're very feminine, even though they're very effeminate, this person isn't a coward. They're not going to be like, like get scared. This person's very brave, very, very courageous. They stand very strong in themselves. So don't get fooled by the feminine or effeminate exterior, because on the inside, they're courageous, they're brave, they're strong, and they're not a coward. So that's what I see about them. They're also going to meditate every day or be very into meditation, very into mantras. Essentially, they're going to have a good balance of mind, body, and soul that is healthy. So they're going to have like a meditation practice they do every day, some sort of spiritual practice they do every day, because this person is a believer in training your mind to make it strong. Some of them might be very into Stoicism, which is a philosophy that says strengthen your mind, don't react no matter what, don't have emotion towards good things or bad things. So this person is going to be very big on strengthening your mind and emotions to be very strong. So they're going to have a strong mental space, and they're going to have a lot of power, and they're probably going to meditate. And also this person who's your soulmate is going to be super, super, super good with people. Like they can get along with anybody, super charismatic, knows how to navigate social situations, can have a conversation with anybody, gets along with everybody, and is very good in social situations. So this person is very charismatic and knows how to talk to people and knows how to win people over. They believe in the strength of your mind and training your mind to being more disciplined. They meditate, like I said, brown eyes, good at makeup, dark hair, those kind of features. And another thing I want to tell you is when you meet this person, guys, it's going to be intense. And let me tell you, you do have a twin flame out there. It's just not going to be the person you think it is or the kind of person you think it is. This person is going to light you up inside, though. Like this intensity does not die because it's mental and physical. Like even as your bodies age, the bodies will follow what's going on in the mind. So that's what I have for you. This was the longest reading, group 3, but I felt that 2022 for you is huge on relationships, trusting yourself and your intuition. When you guys are superstars, be sure to remember me, because I see that you guys were born to be stars, and 2022 is your year to shine. I will see you later. Bye.